I was recently running a workshop for a team of leaders, and the purpose of the workshop was to help them become more coaching oriented in their everyday leadership style. At the fag end of the workshop, one of the leaders who had been somewhat skeptical about this whole idea asked me what I thought was somewhat of a rhetorical question. He named the former managing director, chairman of his own company, and several other promoters and entrepreneurs of large companies and said, "Do you think all these people are coaching oriented? Do you even think it's necessary for them to be coaching oriented in order to be successful?" That question certainly set me thinking, and that's what I want to try and answer in this video. Honestly, I do not think it is the job of captains of large organizations, managing directors and CEOs of large corporations, or even entrepreneurs who build large companies to be coaches or coaching oriented. That's not their role. Their role is to build organizations, to give birth to ideas, to scale it, uh, and create something and making a lasting impact. But having said that, there certainly are many things that are common between the abilities and strengths of business leaders and entrepreneurs and abilities and strengths of coaches. I think what is common is that there are certain aspects of emotional intelligence that both coaches and business leaders need to possess. The dimensions of emotional intelligence that business leaders possess may be somewhat different from what coaches possess, but both need to be emotionally intelligent. Business leaders, for example, need to have a lot of optimism, a drive to self-actualize, have the ability to strike great relationships, be assertive, be able to manage their own stress, be optimistic about the future, and so on and so forth. On the other hand, coaches need to have a sense of worth, be grounded to reality, be deeply empathetic, and so on and so forth. But broadly, both need to be good at several aspects of emotional intelligence. Having said that, leaders of business certainly need to be champions of a certain style in which they would like their leaders to lead. And that focus on building the right culture in their organizations is certainly their contribution to creating a coaching oriented culture. They may or may not be coaches themselves, but they may certainly need to be sensitive about the kind of workplaces that they want to create and the mind space and the time and energy that they devote to making that happen. So my simple answer is, yeah, it's not the job of a business leader to coach someone. Maybe he did that in the formative years, but that's not their priority. But creating a culture which fosters a certain coaching orientation is something certainly they will want to devote some time to. And maybe the best entrepreneurs do that. Thank you.
Audio Jungle.